Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with the Ecom Sellers Podcast. And today I always have with me my amazing co pilot on this journey to talk about all things e commerce related.
Kelly, the Ecom Mom Ward.
All right. So Kelly and I come to you every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to talk to you about e-commerce news, tips, and more. Everything that's happening in the e-commerce space, we talk about it. We don't care which platform. We'll cover Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Shopify, Walmart. We'll cover all these other platforms that maybe we don't even sell on because we want to bring you guys the latest and greatest of what's happening in the e-commerce space. So, Kelly, what were you doing this amazing day just before you and I jumped onto this call?
Just doing some listing and, getting stuff done, But this last weekend we celebrated my daughter's birthday. So just kind of relaxing and resting after the busy weekends. And
All right, I get you. I, on the other hand, I'm trying to juggle too many things, trying to do too many things. I'm trying to prepare for the summer, whatever my kids and I are going to be doing this summer. My oldest, both of them are in high school, but he's going to be going into the 11th grade. This would have been track meet weekend, but we had some stuff that we had to deal with. So I'm like, okay, fine. And just trying to figure out what we're going to do. So which programs we're going to be in, trying to find summer camps, things to prepare them for, adulthood, adulting, the favorite thing to do. So yeah, excited about that. But I did want to tell you, I figured out a little tip. I learned from a lady, of course, on YouTube. She was talking about those who wear glasses and how to keep the ring light out of your eyes. And so she said to make sure that so you can see the ring light is up there. But she said, raise your ring light really, really high and then have it tilt down. I was like, that's helpful because I have this giant picture window. So normally the picture window reflects in my eyes or the screen in front of me reflects in my eyes. And so that was the tip that she gave me was so if your ring light is pointing down, it will stop the laptop screen from pointing in your eyes. I thought that was pretty interesting. And
on my laptop.
That is the cutest ring light. It is so cute.
Yeah, it's supposed to go on your phone. I use it
course.
to take pictures of objects, so my shadow's not in it.
That's a cute little ring light. I like it.
$10 Amazon.
There you go. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So guys, this is what the last full week of March. So, and then the week after that will be a partial week. It'll be 5 days. So you still got time, whatever your March goals were, or your goals for first quarter is coming to a close. Whatever those were, you still got time to reach them, to meet them, whatever. So continue pushing hard, continue staying focused, not trying to stay focused. Get focused, stay focused, and work on those things that are going to help you reach your first quarter goal numbers because we are right there. We are right there. We're right there. It'll be here before you know it. If you haven't already, I encourage you to join us on the planning sessions, our weekly planning session, and we have our monthly planning session coming up Sunday, the 27th at 7 a.m., where we're going to plan for the month of April and beyond. So if you have some goals, some stats you are trying to reach, let's put some stuff in place so that you have the most amazing April ever. So you can go join the e-commerce planning Facebook group. It's an open Facebook group, and you're absolutely welcome to join us and come to our live session where we're going to be planning for April and beyond. In any case, Miss Kelly, I'm going to let you have the floor. The floor is yours. Let's talk about the latest in e-commerce news while I pull up some news on my side.
All right. Just want to say, we've been feeling the pinch at the pump with the gas prices rising, but this year we've also had to pinch at the e-fees, the law of fee changes. I mean, back in February, Macari raised shipping costs, and eBay raised selling fees March 1st, and they moved to first of the month billing. So if you have a subscription to the eBay stores and such, instead of going to whatever date of the month that you started your subscription on when you started it, it's going to be on the first. So um, there's a site called Del Campe. It's a European site. They're raising fees. Um, the United States Postal Service is instituting surcharge fees starting April 3rd. That's coming up. So this is a $4 fee for a tube or item that's longer than, I think it's, I didn't write it down, but it's a surcharge fee for something that's longer than like 22 inches. And if it's longer than 30, then it's a $15 fee. So you may have to decide to, if you have something that size, to use other shipping services like UPS, FedEx, you know. But those fees will reflect um, on your shipping if you charge shipping to your customers. That extra fee will be reflect to your customer. So they might, your customers may be like, "Hey, that was only this much to ship 2 days ago, and now it's April 4th, and now it's twice the shipping because the surcharge fees." Um, also, Etsy's raising commission fees on April 11th from 5% to 6.5%. Um, Amazon's raising fees for multi-channel fulfillment starting May 9th. And we'll be adding a surcharge on August 1st for certain orders, like going to like Hawaii, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands. So if you do multi-channel fulfillment, you have to think about that. eBay will be raising fees for promoted listing ads this summer. And in July, United States Postal Service will raise rates for market dominant services, which is like first class mail, marketing mail, periodicals, media mail, and special services. We'll go over that more when it comes closer to that time. But just, yeah, the fees, prices are going up everywhere. Pop the pump, at the grocery store, on your fees. So you have to figure out a way to, maybe you got cut cost, or maybe you need to move some of those fees over to your customers and raise your prices a little bit. So you work on that with your business. um, News wise, eBay's could be offering new payout options for managed payments. They right now you can do daily or weekly payouts, but now they're going to soon offer bi-weekly or monthly payouts. So instead of getting paid every day or once a week, you can get paid out every 2 weeks or every month. It's just maybe easier for you to figure out your accounting that way if you prefer. Um, and they state they're improving their eBay technology, which, yeah, I think they're a little bit behind on some of that, but they're working on it. Google is launching a tool for delivery companies to help merchant packages to shoppers to get merchant packages to shoppers' doorsteps more efficiently. It's called the Last Mile Fleet Solution. So hopefully that will help, I guess maybe rural cities and such with getting packages out. And that was really all the news that I saw.
Okay. All right. Hold on just one second. I don't know what just happened here. I hope my computer's not restarting. It said restart now. I was like, no, no, no. I'm not restarting. I do not want to restart now. I do not want to restart now.
That you can restart in an hour.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like that happening right in the middle of whatever you're doing. Okay. Hashtag facts. All right. So let me see. Hopefully my computer is not going to shut down on me. This is just so funny. All right. So let me share my screen. Let's go pick up some news, shall we? Shall we? Okay, so the first one was, now I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to tell you I don't know how to pronounce it. But they raised $100 million to grow their e-commerce platform. I know that there are more and more e-commerce marketplace like platforms coming out. And so this is actually a pretty big deal. Like the more, there's a lot of them that are international that we don't know that we're here in the US. And so just trying to stay on top of, at some point, I'm not going to try to create a list, but the ones that we are aware of, the most common ones are the ones we use here in the US. But there are so many others that are out here. That are creating e-commerce platforms where people can sell to customers or to sell to other businesses. So, I would keep an eye on that because your next big platform, we don't know when it's going to pop up. We don't know where it's going to be. There's all kinds of apps that are being created and developed. So be mindful of that because there might be an opportunity if you're a person that you're frustrated with the platform that you're selling on right now, as you continue to hear about some of these other platforms, this might be an opportunity for you to be like an early adopter and getting your products out on those platforms. I can remember like when Walmart first launched, I can remember Becky Timms talking about, selling on Walmart. And that was, a few years ago, more than a few years ago. She's been selling on that platform for a few years now. But the point is that, a lot of people that got started early selling on Walmart making a lot of money now. So again, some of these other platforms, they may or may not ever give Amazon a run for their money. You don't know. But we just want to make you aware of the fact that there's more and more marketplace platforms that are actually getting into this space. And so be on the lookout. I will figure out how to pronounce this one at some point, and we'll come back and say its name. The next one, let me just see if my computer is going to launch the next one. Is okay. So the expert jumps into the home goods e-commerce space. There's a lot of stores, a lot of businesses that are jumping into the e-commerce space. I'm going to actually share a post today from one that is. I would not expect. I mean, like this person sells online, but we'll get to it in just a second. But in any case, it began with 60 designers, and now they have over 140 designers, and they're getting into the e-commerce space. So again, if there's something that you do or that you do well or that you know about, or maybe you're a person that's selling in some of like maybe your specialty is to sell pets, or maybe your specialty is to sell things that are in the home goods space. Being aware of some of these other platforms and or these other groups, it can be helpful to you. That might be a great opportunity to do some networking. Also may be a good opportunity to find other products to be able to sell. So the expert jumps into the home goods e-commerce space. So there you go. The next one is Google is making a move on Shopify, Amazon, and Walmart. So later on this year, we're going to be doing the whole Google shopping training again. We did a Google shopping training before. We're going to do another one showing you how to get started on Google shopping and how to create listings and all that other stuff. So we're going to be doing that again. And I'm just looking forward to that because that's a great opportunity. When you see stuff, when you type in google.com and you type in whatever it is, you'll see products that are automatically displayed at the top and over on the side, and all of that matters. So I'm not trying to get into crypto right now, but the point is that this is on the street. That's the name of the site, and it's all about investing. And so they are making a move. They want to be able to take up some of that fast growing space. So I think that's very interesting. Selling your stuff. If you're not already selling on Google Shopping, that may be an opportunity for you. I know Google Shopping and Shopify really built a pretty good relationship together, and it's still a good relationship. So does Walmart. So this might be one for you to jump into the space and see what Google Shopping can do. So Google wants to help Amazon competitors. So go check out this article. It's on the street. I thought it was pretty interesting. Kelly talked about this before already about the increase in fees for eBay and Etsy sellers, USPS. So I found this on eCommerce Bytes. Kelly's already talked about it, but it's an article worth reading. So I would go check it out. You can go to eCommerce Bytes to grab this article and take a look at it. The next one is about the dollar stores. So we already know that Dollar Tree increased their fees to $1.25. which is fine. So now there's a whole battle of the dollar stores, and there were two different news articles on that. One of them was like a local one for, I don't even know where this is, like maybe Florida or something. And then yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, I think so. And Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. So they're talking about that the competitors are taking advantage of the fact that the Dollar Tree is getting rid of their dollar deals. And so now Dollar General, I think if you go to Dollar General, you source from Dollar General, I think you're going to start seeing a few more dollar related products inside of Dollar General. So you might want to put that on your retail arbitrage hunt list and see if there's anything in there that's worth, if you're not already going to the Dollar General, it might be something you want to go check out, or maybe it's something that you can use to help you create better bundles. So this was on CNN, and like I said, it was a local news. So this was Jackson, Mississippi. So
And
go ahead.
the Dollar General has a $5 off a $25 coupon you can download on their app and use every Saturday.
There you go. There you go. $5 off of 25. So go spend $25 and you literally, yeah, that's a good deal.
And you can stack coupons on top of that. So
yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. So Tom Guide, not that this is e-commerce buying related directly. It's more, well, it is because people who have Prime accounts. So Tom's Guide, has written an article that says that Amazon is reportedly making it harder for people to cancel their Prime memberships. I'm sure it's because people have been gaming the system, doing different things. So there's a lot of steps to be able to cancel it. I think that's going to be interesting. For those people, I have not ever thought about canceling my membership. I've had it this whole time. But as a result of whatever they're doing is they're trying to slow down the number of people that are canceling their membership. So I know that there's more and more memberships popping up. Like Walmart was trying to give everybody a run for their money with their Walmart Plus. And by the way, there was an article that I think Sean Mayo posted about Amazon buying MGM, which I'll have to bring that article up next time. But in any case, I think it's pretty interesting that they're making it challenging for people to cancel their Amazon Prime memberships. I mean, you sell on Amazon, we know the majority of the buyers are people who buy, they have a Prime account. They want to get their stuff in 2 days. So that's the thing.
You get stuff overnight.
Yeah, or get it same day in some cases, depending on where you live. I get stuff same day. So anyway. All right. So we don't just talk about the U.S. I thought this was an interesting article from Business Insider Africa. And they were talking about how e-commerce sellers in Africa, how they're earning money from e-commerce. Like those people that are living in Africa, how they're learning to make money with e-commerce. So I know I did the article. Maybe it was not an article, but I read about an article. I think it was 2 podcasts ago where we were talking about millennials and then also, teenagers starting up their e-commerce businesses. So, you got to know that in other countries, people are continuing to get started in e-commerce. And so I think it's really exciting to see others jumping into the fray. I know we focus a lot on the US here, and if there's an opportunity to be able to sell on other platforms or to explore what others are doing on other platforms, I say go for it, jump into the fray, see what's up. So if you want to check out this article, this is on Business Insider Africa. And the tips and strategies that they recommend are a lot of the same strategies that we use here in the US. So it's a pretty good article, and it may help you on your journey to becoming a better seller, or at least getting more eyeballs on your products. All right. This one I think is going to be insightful because we know the gaming industry is just completely insane, crazy insane. So we have a person who made $1.4 million from selling virtual items inside of Roblox. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Multiverse or metaverse, not multiverse, metaverse. I'm thinking of Marvel. In any case, just the fact that I think there was another article about selling NFTs and things like that. This is in the New York Post. If you're interested in learning what this person did, 1.4 million is nothing to cough at. And for those people that are gamers, like this may be a big deal. This may be a big opportunity for you to, get into the fray. So, becoming a millionaire by selling stuff on specific platforms. This is probably a platform that none of us have, well, most of us have not thought about. So, again, as I continue to say, there are other platforms out there for us to sell products on, depending on what it is that you sell or what you do. Um, and this may be one of those if you're a person that's selling gaming and you hadn't really thought through that. So, pretty cool. I think it's interesting. That's a nice chunk of change. That's all I'm gonna say. And let me see. I think I've got two more articles. Okay, so this was what I was talking about earlier about people selling unexpected items. Okay, I was not expecting this. It just fell into my lap, and I was like, "Oh, I have to read this one." So, for those who don't know, several years ago, Mike Tyson bit off uh, Evander Holyfield's ear, not once but twice, like each ear. And so now he's selling gummies, cannabis gummies, which are shaped it's in the shape of an ear. So all I'm saying is, so y'all, some of y'all might have some ideas out there, and you're probably going, "Nah, that's too crazy." Look, if Mike Tyson can sell a cannabis gummy that looks like the shape of a bitten ear, you can sell whatever it is you're trying to sell. So don't don't say no to potential opportunities that can make you money. I just thought this was so interesting that he's selling these, and I'm sure he's selling them on his website. He may actually be selling them on a Shopify store or something. But I just thought this was pretty comical and interesting, and I had to share it. That is just insane. A bitten ear. There you go, guys. I would not have expected that. All right. And then last but not least, again, looking at opportunities to make more money online or figure out how to be creative and intuitive. We talked about the teenagers 2 weeks ago. I think it was two podcasts ago. And those that are jumping into the e-commerce space. Well, I will tell you, I owned a candy vending business. And so I thought this was an interesting article. Black students installed a vending machine selling beauty products after struggling to find healthcare products near their campus. Look, for those who don't know, African American hair care products are popular. There is a market there. It's $1 billion market there. This was super smart to find a vending machine and put in products. I am not mad at them. So again, some of you just need to get a little more innovative, just get a little more creative in what you're doing. Don't get frustrated because there's a lot of different platforms in which to sell, and there's a lot of different ways in which to get your product sold. So however they're acquiring these products, whether they're buying them wholesale, retail arbitrage, we don't know. But the fact that they were smart enough to put it into a vending machine. So I can guarantee you this idea is going to continue to pop up on campuses everywhere. If you have a college campus near you, I'm confident that there are some things that college students have complained about. You just need to keep your ear open to what they're complaining about, and then put a vending machine out there so that they can go buy your stuff and not somebody else's stuff at the store. Or you can put those products online and create a store that's specifically for, that college campus, or see if you can get into that college campus store, because they do have stores. In any case, oh, that was interesting, because I'm really into the vending. I'm looking back into the vending for my kids and trying to, figure out what I'm going to do long term to help them as we go on this lovely entrepreneur journey. So I thought that was interesting. All right. So we do not have slides today, but we are going to talk about, there was one thing I was supposed to share. I was supposed to share one more thing. Just a second. Those of you who purchased the amazing digital planner, we have done a lot of work, and that digital planner is available now. I'm trying to make sure I got the right one. And one of the great things about the digital planner is there's a lot of little tips and stuff that's in there. So if you purchased the digital planner and you didn't receive your email to go and download your digital planner, feel free to contact us at support@ecomsellersummit.com. We are more than happy to help you with that. The digital planner has a lot of great information that's designed to help you in your e-commerce business. So since we are talking about April, I'm going to go ahead and bring up April. So let me share my screen again. All right. And I'll just make this full screen. Okay, so this is the planner page for April. And the great thing about it is you can come in here and you can type whatever it is that you need to type for each one of the individual lines that are on here. You can also establish your goals, your income producing goals for the month of April, your VA goals and or operational goals, your marketing and ads related goals. And then at the top, at the very, very top, Kelly, we have, I don't know, zoom in just a little bit. Try to zoom in, maybe. We have a list of products that are sold in the month of April. So Kelly, tell me if you agree with this list or not. And this is our tip for the day, guys. So normally we give an e-commerce tip of some type, and this is going to be the tip. So if you haven't grabbed your digital planner, go grab it, because at the top of every month, there's a list of a few products that we suggest that you maybe sell during that month. I would just suggest that you source them a couple of, at least 6 weeks beforehand. But in any case, so one of them is hair care and accessories. That's interesting because we just talked about hair care and accessories. We just talked about hair care products for African Americans. So Kelly, do you agree that that is a product that people might be buying?
I buy hair care stuff year round, so
There you go. So I think we're getting into we're going into the summer. It's the end of March, and so it's getting warmer outside. People are going to be going to the pool more. They're going to be wanting to put their hair up or do that summer cut or whatever, or color their hair some kind of interesting color. So I think there is an opportunity. Go ahead.
It gets more humid. If I don't put my stuff in my hair, I have to do it year round, just because I'm in Houston and we're humid year round. But during the summer, it's crazy humid, and if I don't put my anti-humidity stuff in my hair, I look like a dang fried poodle. So
well, there you go. So Kelly's clearly buying some stuff because of the humidity that increases as we get closer to summer. So there might be some validity to that because she's in Houston. So think about that. People want to get their hair either off their neck, maybe because it's going to be hot. They want to be outside. There's going to be a lot of outdoor related activities that people are going to be doing. I feel like going into the month of, not just now, like right now, people are outside. People are doing stuff today. They don't want to be in the house. They're like cooped up. The next one I have is wearable devices. So I think that there are going to be a lot of people that are walking or at least trying to lose weight. They're going to be probably buying those Fitbits and all that other stuff to try and figure out how many steps they took and all of that to get in more fitness, a little more exercise, a little more fitness. Do you agree with that, Kelly?
yeah, they're gonna start working out outside instead of being inside because the weather's nicer. And
Yep.
yeah, of course, everyone wants that music, or maybe they're listening to a podcast, so they want that Bluetooth, you know, thing, so that not everyone in the neighborhood hears their podcast on crazy serial murderers, because then they're going to hear.
That is such a thing now. All of these serial killer podcasts. That is just such a thing now. Oh, it's crazy. Man. All right. So the next one I have is vacuums and accessories. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be cleaning out their cars. They want to drive around with their sunroof down.
Cleaning time.
Well, it is spring cleaning. Some of that's happening in March. Some of it is happening in April. But I think those people that have the cars with sunroofs, like they're going to pop that sunroof and clean out the inside of their car. So I could see that happening, and any type of accessories around their car. I could see that happening. Okay. Then we have baby care and accessories. I think baby care and accessories are going to happen all year round, but there might be an increase in the number of things that are purchased because of the fact that people want to get the babies out, get the little, the wading pool for the baby, and the little floaters and the little, the sun cap, and get the little shovel and pail, all the little stuff so the baby can go out to the beach, or, the stroller to take the baby for a walk outside. So again, going back to wearable devices and fitness and that kind of stuff. Would you agree with that, Miss Kelly?
Well, I'll tell you what, my daughter celebrated her birthday this last weekend, and we went out to eat one night, and I swear there was going over to someone's table. Everyone was having a birthday at this restaurant. It was like crazy. And I'm like, well, I guess, about 9 months ago would have been middle of summer. So some people are having some fun on vacation and making some babies that are being born in March and April. So
There you go. That's true. A bunch of babies are probably going to be born. Yep, that's true. So there you go. So newborns and those that are a little bit older, 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, 15 months. So baby care and accessories. And then I have healthcare. I don't know. I don't know what to think there. Only thing I can think of is allergy season. That's the first thing
yeah,
that comes to mind.
yeah, you got all the flowers, allergy season, and
Oh yeah. Yeah, a
maybe
bunch of
they finally went to the doctor to get their first of the year physical and found out they need to start getting shape and eat better and
yeah.
work out more.
That I'd agree. All right, so then we've got phone accessories. I feel like I think the phone accessories in April probably akin to really May as well. Only because you're going into the summer months, you got people that are graduating. They're probably going to be fortunate enough to get a phone, and so they're going to want phone accessories, something to carry their phone in, put a phone cover on it, put so that it's not breakable or they don't break the glass. The other thing is people are going to be going on spring break, so then they have those little phone accessories where you can stick your phone inside of the little zip thing, and so it doesn't get wet. You can take your phone with you pretty much anywhere so it doesn't get wet. So I can see those types of accessories, phone covers, phone cases, ear pods, whatever,
I'm
earbuds.
thinking people are getting their tax refunds and going, "Oh, I need a new phone because
Yeah,
my iPod 10's just not good enough anymore, so I gotta get a new phone." So
yeah, that I would agree. I can see that happening. And then we have small kitchen appliances. I think there's going to be a lot of tailgating. Right now is March Madness, so there's clearly a lot of activity happening. There's these breaks in between the games, and so people might be going out, to do the little barbecue thing or not. Depends on where your events are held, which what the stadium guidelines and or rules are. So, and I can also see people getting together and buying the little small things that they can carry for the outdoor activities and for camping. I had camping gear next, but I could see that happening. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be camping, want to be outside. So they're going to be carrying their little portable whatever and little kitchen appliances to help them um, be able to cook some stuff. What do you think?
a friend of mine has been using their fire pit just about every night to cook.
Ah,
They get their little fire pit and they have a little thing and they've been doing shish kebabs and cooking fish or chicken on the campfire, having s'mores because it's daylight savings. It's light out longer, so they're able to enjoy going out in the back and use a little fire pit. Enjoyed, it's cool but not too cold, but not too hot, and you know they're eating with their family outside.
yeah. I could also see people buying, those little, what are those? Those singular individual blenders, those individual blenders that, so that
Mm-hmm.
you want to make a smoothie. I could see people buying those as well. So I can see that happening for sure. The
Oh yeah,
individual smoothie.
that's I got the ad for Aldi next week, and that's one of the things they have is the little single blender.
Individual blenders, yeah. So smoothies, trying to get in shape, all of that. Then we have personal care and accessories. So there's all kind of personal care stuff that people might be buying. I think we covered some of them already, especially around the hair care and things like that. So for those people
Time
who
to
have
get the
allergies,
sunblock.
huh?
Time to get the sunblock because
Yeah, that's true.
my skin. I go outside. I turn red as a lobster. So
There you go. Well, the sunblock and also the mosquito repellent for those people that are going camping or
hmm
just being outside, period, because the mosquitoes are going to probably be a little crazy. It's supposed to rain a lot.
yep.
So there you go. And then outdoor, we have camping gear and accessories, but I just think anything outdoor in April is going to be those things that people want to buy. They want to just get outside. I think they feel like for the last 2 years, for those people who have been really conscious about, COVID, that they've been indoors and they just really are itching to be outside. I think there's going to be a lot of outdoor activities. I don't think, I think that we will not even be able to scratch the surface on the number of outdoor activities. And so those of you who have outdoor venue businesses, or if you want to start one, this might be the time to start one. Like sell the, rent the tents and the tables and the chairs, which is event not coordinators, planners, but whatever you want to call it, party, planners or whatever. I actually looked into one of those businesses before I bought my candy vending business, and that's a lucrative business. I think they're going to be super busy coming up with all of the outdoor everything that people want: tables, chairs, you name it, weddings that got held off, family reunions, all of that is about to just go buck wild.
Well,
So
we also have baseball season
yep.
starting, and you know, so if people want to buy sports stuff, they want to buy sports clothes to support their teams. They want,
All of that.
baseball cards and stuff are big sellers too.
Yep. And then last but not least, we have on here office furniture. So I think that there will probably be some people that might buy office furniture in the month of April. Although this should be interesting. Maybe. We'll see. They got their tax refund checks.
Year
Huh?
they learned that they needed to have more deductibles, so they got a little bit.
That is true. More and more people are working from home, so they need to have more deductions to be able to count towards their taxes. And those who got a tax refund, they're itching to spend it on something like, oh, I want a bigger desk, or I need a better filing system. So,
I need a computer.
oh yeah, new computer. That's true, or a printer or whatever. So this is the list that we have that's inside the Ecom Planner. It's not, it's designed to give you some ideas to get you started on that journey. So if you grab the digital planner, you can still get it at www.myecomplanner.com. Again, www.myecomplanner.com. Go get your digital planner. You'll be able to plan out each one of the months. You'll also find in here not just each one of the months, but you'll also find the your weekly planning, and you've also got your weekly priorities and your weekly habits. All of that's inside the Ecom Planner. So you can go to www.myecomplanner.com to grab this beautiful thing and begin planning for the month. So I just wanted to, since we already I had it up, and again, if you bought one as part of the summit and you haven't received yours yet, feel free to email us at support. I think we got everybody identified. So if you purchased one, congratulations. You should now have your Ecom Planner. We've worked on it for a while. So, all right. Well, with that being said, let me go back over. I knew I forgot something. All right. Well, with that being said, my name is Nicole Whitlock. This is the Ecom Sellers Podcast. We do this every Monday at 8:30 p.m. We invite you to share this out, invite a friend, or share this out on your social media so that you can, they can join us on this journey to help people learn a little bit more about e-commerce news, tips, and more. My co-pilot, my co-host on this journey is
Kelly's Ecom Mom Ward.
So Kelly and I will be back next week. We would love to see you there. So come join us as we talk about e-commerce. And with that, we'll say goodbye for now. Bye, y'all.
Bye.